Hey guys, welcome back, Bolt Spider here, and today we're going to be going over 5 brand new cards for Light and Darkness Dragon. It was revealed on the stream today, and let's get right into it. Let's start right into it with the brand new Light and Darkness retrain. We have Light and Dark Dragon Lord. It's a level 10 Light Dragon Fusion Effect monster, 3400 attack and 3000 defense. It takes 1 level 8 Light Dragon monster and 1 level 8 Dark Dragon monster and must be fusion summoned. While face up on the field, this card also is Dark Attribute. Once per chain, when a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, quick effect, this card loses exactly 1000 attack and defense, and if it does, negate the activation. If this card is destroyed by your opponent, you can target 1 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So it's exactly like Old Lad, but beefed up into a fusion monster. This is going to be a very nice super poly target against Dragon Link, even though that they just lost to Omni Negates. With the retrain of Light and Darkness Dragon, we of course have 2 retrains of old Synchro monsters, being Light and Dragon and Dark End Dragon. We have Light and Sublimation Dragon. It is a light level 8 Dragon Effect monster with 2500 or 2600 attack and 2100 defense. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. You can banish 1 level 8 dragon monster from your extra deck, special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dragon monsters. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using material or using monsters in your hand or field as material. While an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can make this card lose exactly 500 attack and defense, and if it does, the opponent monsters lose 1500 attack. So it's a retrain off the old version, and also it works very well with the new stuff, plus being able to do what it used to do, I believe, in the manga. So these are the manga versions of the cards, and I'm very happy that we finally got these. And after that, we of course have Dark End Dragon, or should I say Dark End Evaporation Dragon. It's a level 8 Dark Dragon effect monster, 2600 attack and 2100 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can banish 1 level 8 Dragon monster from your extra deck, special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Dragon monsters. So it's exactly the exact same summoning condition, which I really do like. You can activate one of these effects. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, the same effect. Or target 1 other attack position monster. This card loses exactly 500 attack and defense, and if it does, destroy that monster. Realistically, both are good retrains and very good extenders for dragon decks, and getting rid of a level 8 dragon monster from the extra deck does suck, but you have to do it to fulfill the summoning conditions, so there's always has to be a drawback. Now it isn't Chaz support without a new armed dragon monster. We have Night Armed Dragon. It's a level 3 wind dragon effect monster, 1400 attack, 1900 defense. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. If you special summon a level 5 or higher dragon monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Free Dragon Extender. If this card is special summoned, you can make its attribute level become 1 of your banished dragon monsters. So this is why banishing other stuff is very, very useful. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 dragon monster you control. It gains 1000 attack. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this effect. So being a non-respondable gain 1000 is pretty good. But realistically, that will come up once in a while with the new Light and Darkness Dragon fusion monster. If it's below the threshold of being able to negate stuff, to bring out 1 more negate. For the final of the Light and Darkness Dragon support, we have Dragon's Glory of Light and Dark. It's a quick play spell card, and you can only activate 1 of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. Shuffle 1 level 8 dragon monster from your hand into the deck, and if you do, add 1 level 8 dragon monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. Target 1 dragon monster you control, it gains attack equal to its level times 200. And when a card or effect is activated that targets a dragon monsters you control, negate that effect. Very good to replace a dragon monster in your hand like a Chaos Dragon Levianeer for a Lubellion, or getting out any other bricks from your hand and back into the deck to get an actual starter, which is very powerful in any type of deck. And now let's shove the other part of the stream into this, being the new Madolche support. There's 3 cards, and let's get into it. We have Madolche Queen Tier Freya's. It is an Earth rank 5 Fairy Exceed effect monster, 2600 attack and 2500 defense. 3 level 5 Madolche monsters, and once per turn you can also exceed summon Madolche Queen Terraphrase by using one Madolche Queen Tiramisu you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then target up to 2 Madolche cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, and if you do, shuffle cards your opponent controls into the deck up to the number of cards returned to your deck. And if a card is destroyed because an opponent's card or effect and is sent to the graveyard, return this card to the extra deck like every other Madolche that there is. Overall, this is actually a very good rank 5 for the deck, another thing that you can end on, along with your Glass Souffle and Fresh to Start. So real good support right off the bat. Next up, let's get the macaroons in chat because we have My Meowture Madolche Meowcaroon. It is a Earth Link 3 Beast effect monster. The attack is 2300 and all the arrows are pointing downwards. 2+ effect monsters including Madolche Monster. You can only use each of the following effects 1 and 2 from this card with this card's name once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can add one Madolche card from your deck to your hand, and you can target one card in your graveyard, special summon one Madolche monster from your hand, and if you do, shuffle that target back into the deck. But for the rest of this turn, you can only activate the monster effects from Madolche monsters. Real powerful extender, real powerful card overall, definitely worth the slot so you have more extra deck monsters to deal with now, which is amazing. And finally, for the last card, we have a brand new trap card, and we have Madolche Dessert. It's a normal trap card, and you can only use each of the following effects 1 and 2 from cards with this card's name once per turn. Target 2 effect monsters on the field, including a Madolche monster, return them to the hand or extra deck, then special summon one Madolche monster from your hand or extra deck whose attack is equal to or lower the combined original attacks of those monsters. If a Madolche card is in your graveyard, is shuffled into the deck or extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, you can attach this card to one Exceed monster you control as a material. Very powerful trap card, definitely a new one-up for the deck. Being able to bounce stuff back and summon out Madolche for free is pretty good, on top of being able to shuffle or attach a Madolche this card to a Madolche monster for another material. Very, very good overall. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. If you guys did enjoy this brand new video for the Madolches and Light and Darkness Dragon support, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you all in the next video.